Good afternoon, everybody. We're here at Burlington Bike Park for the 2014 Outlaws of Dirt. My name is Ben Glasson, and I'm here with Liam Wallace. We're both slopestyle riders that are a little injured right now. Today, we're getting started with the BMX Pro Contest. Make sure you check us out on plussizebmx.com. We also have the live chat going, so you guys can talk to us, have a conversation with us. Right now, everyone's just warming up. We've got a pretty good camera for you guys. The only thing you're missing is the wall ride on the backside before they come back to over the Long and Low and into the Marysville Bike Shop ramp, the red one you see there in the middle of your screen. Liam, tell us how you hurt your arm yesterday.
I was warming up like 10 minutes into practice. Did a bar spin, missed my bar, went over the bars and just like slammed my shoulder into the ground and I separated my shoulder. Not super bad, but enough to get me not riding today, so.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, and it's on a bar spin, which is one of your favorite tricks now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tricks for sure.
Big thanks to Plus Size BMX for putting on this event. Their sponsors of the event today are KHS and Free Agent. Huge help for them putting on the entire series here. Now this is the first event for 2014. The next one will be at the Sea Otter, and we're going to have a best trick contest there. Then the next one is Lions Outdoor Games in Lyons, Colorado. Then we're out to the East Coast for Staten Island, New York City Skate Park. And then finally we're finishing out the series this year at Highland Mountain Bike Park in New Hampshire. We just have the pro practice here. Guys are getting warmed up. The BMXers will be up first for the pro category. We already watched 3 rounds of the amateur mountain bike contest. We had so many riders, we had to split them up into 3 different groups. Lots of impressive riding. We saw some huge tricks out of the amateur category. Now in the background you might hear the announcer, that's Mike Metzger. Now not the pro motocross rider Mike Metzger, but Mike Metzger, who was at Transition Bikes for many years, used to be a pro rider for them. Mike is calling the pro riders up to the start gate for the BMX to start. There you see on the step up, step down, Guy Marsh with his pink helmet. He's riding brakeless. He's a local rider from Seattle, and boy, that guy has boost. He's probably going to 3 this jump. Oh no, it didn't 3 the Marysville, but you'll see him 3ing stuff so clean.
Yeah, Paul!
Just got a text message from Eric Johnson. He's a transition rider, was my teammate. Great guy. He's probably back home all cozy up in the snow. Alright, we're getting real close here. I think we're going to pull the mountain bikers off the course pretty quick here. And then we'll be into it. So for those of you who haven't been to the Burlington Bike Park before, this is my first visit here and I'm so impressed. The jumps are short but steep and send you super high. They're actually taller jumps than I had thought. The lips are about 6-7 feet tall and the landings are about 8 to 10 feet tall. It's about a 5-foot step down off of the whale tails there. The big side of the whale tail is super hard to get into. It's hard to even just stray there, but some of these pro guys have been tricking into it. Pretty impressive. Hey Liam, why don't you tell us a bit about the course? Like, what are some of the features we want to look at here?
One feature would be this, the jump right after the whale tail where it's got the PS BMX banner on the side. It's a good jump for a bunch of sweet big tricks that people will be doing. As we've seen, like, BMXer coming in, he's already done some crazy tricks off it. Another thing to look at is the hip. The big first hip is nice.
Yeah, there's
people boosting that.
Yeah, the hip at the front, at the start of the course looks super fun. There's lots of different options you can do there. There's also, if you can miss the landing of the hip and jump into like a shark fin berm. Lots of different features here. They have the new kind of the Pacific Northwest Life banner real close to us here. We have it's kind of an on-off, like a banked on-off, super similar to the one that's at the Aptos jumps in California. So the Outlaws of Dirt is sponsored by Deity Components, Index Inc., SE Bikes, Cali Protectives, VP Pedals, and of course Plus Size BMX. Grassroots events like this don't happen nearly enough. It's hard to get insurance for this kind of thing, which makes it a huge challenge. Just that initial cost of buying the insurance ahead of time, it's hard to make up in registrations when you don't know how many riders will show up. It's good to see grassroots events like this starting to happen more in North America. In Europe, it seems like they're more common. Big Steezy 3 out of that pink helmet. That's Guy Marsh there.
That's going to be one guy that you're going to want to watch all day long.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
If you check out the pump track in the foreground, you see the little shredders. We have Jackson Goldstone, who's a run bike fame before he got on the pedal bikes. He's got the orange POC helmet and a blue hat. He just went off the pump track. But a bunch of these little guys on the little shredder bikes, little shredders, they've got a tent out here at the event today supporting, and so many little guys on these little bikes, and these guys are not someone you want to mess with. I mean, out there on the course, they're hitting the big lines on like little 16, 18-inch wheel bikes.
Yeah, they're definitely killing it. Like, I was watching Jackson yesterday, like hitting the whale tail on and off like cleaner than most of like the guys with 26-inch wheels, and his rims are like 12-inch wheels.
12-inch wheels.
They're tiny.
It's crazy that the little guys can maintain enough speed in here with that.
Oh, 720.
Nice, 720 off the last jump here in practice.
It's a nice warm-up trick.
Big turn down off the hip at the start there. Into the on and off. Things are definitely starting to heat up here in practice. BMXers are starting to pull out some tricks. All right, we're getting started with the Pro BMX Jam here. Here we go. We have our first rider. Dropping in over the hip with a nice table. Going for a little special K off the second hip into the on-off.
Oh, nice flip whip.
Flip whip. That's Ty Callis, riding for GT out of Sacramento, California. Big tack off the on and off.
A toboggan to finish her off.
Super nice run. Here's our second rider.
A decade off.
Decade, low foot down. Steezen, he's got plenty of time. This is jam format, so these guys will get lots of time to ride and show off their skills. It's nice for a jam format as opposed to runs because riders can really show their original style and don't have to hit one line and can really experiment.
This guy right here, you're definitely going to want to watch. He's got some big tricks.
Jake Leva?
No,
Jake Leva, sorry?
Decade to bar, that's a really technical trick. Not many people can do that.
Decade to bar, that's a really high level trick.
Jake Leva's on the paper.
Alright.
On a nice backflip.
Nice backflip, yeah. On that super chrome BMX. That looks real nice.
Definitely stands out, that's for sure.
For sure.
This kid's wearing pink jeans, which is sweet.
Pink jeans, those are extra 10 style points, right?
Yeah. Nice tail whip. Coming into the step up here. Oh, bar hump 360.
Yeah, kind of a look back 360. He was like looking back at the on and off as he was going backwards to there. That was gnarly.
Oh!
So once again, I'm Ben Glasson. I'm here with Liam Wallace. We're two Canadian riders down here at the Burlington Dirt Series. Next we'll be at Sea Otter, then to the Lions games, Staten Island Skate Park in New York, and then Highland to finish out the series in September.
Oh, pendulum. Tuck no hander off.
Oh, flip tuck no hander. That was great.
Oh, is that cannonball one-hander? That was crazy.
That was Ben Voyers. He's a red line rider, also riding for Prime and Rockwell. He's out of Idaho, came up for the contest today here at the Burlington Bike Park. Here's a plus size rider, Jonesy, killing it up onto the box. Huge super seater out of Jonesy. Jonesy rides for Deity, plus size BMX. He's from Utah, good friends with Cody Gessel, other plus size rider. Unfortunately, Cody has hurt shoulder, so didn't come to this event. But they're Cody Gessel and Jake Kinney, other mountain biker for Woodward. They're headed out to the Toronto Bike Show, where they're having the first mountain bike contest there on park.
Oh, 360 transfer.
Here we got Josh Hull going
360 up, 360 down. Just been a decade.
Josh Hull, riding for Redline, killing it right now.
And just to let you all know that 3 over the speed jump was an opposite 360, spinning the opposite way than he usually spins.
Yeah, try riding with your left hand, try spinning the wrong way over like a gnarly, super fast dirt jump. Crazy opposite stuff.
Here's Jake Levy here. Double tail whip.
Double whip. First one we've seen that today. Onto the high side.
Truck driver off. Do a 360 tuck no hander.
Man, 3 tucks are my favorite trick. They are so smooth looking.
And nice big old backflip.
Clean gainer, as Garrett Robinson would say. Gainers. There's Jackson in the foreground on his shredder, hitting up the pump track, blue shirt, orange helmet. Back to the Pro BMX contest here at Outlaws of Dirt.
Oh, and a double whip.
Double whip.
Nice. Sounds like he fell on the wall, so doesn't get to finish his run.
Cutting out a little early. Now he rode the amateur contest earlier, but he was pretty much sandbagging it, so it looks like he anteed up, paid for entry fee to the pro category, and now he's up in that. That's great to see. Taking the smaller jump line with lots of hips behind the whale tail there. Sorry, we don't have a view for that. Now we got a little hip that he's going into before the wall ride. Back into the speed jump for the Marysville Bike Shop ramp.
Oh, and fast plant.
Fast plant, put his foot down off the lip to give him some boost.
Coming up and then nothing. Oh, doesn't quite catch it.
Yeah, a little bit of a ball ride out there on that nothing.
This guy, Jared, rides for Redline, killing it.
Super nice white bike, super bright so you guys can see it. Into the tall side of the in and out.
360 turn down now. Double whip.
Double whip. Woo!
Oh, nice 360.
Yeah, it looks like he might have gone for a truck driver there, but only got the 360.
All right, we got Curtis on the sign-up list. We're going down over here.
We're live on Plus Size BMX. This event is brought to you by KHS and Free Agent.
All right, so you know last rider,
Last rider riding for Supercross.
Bar hump transfer off the first jump, slippery salmon. Nice little one-hander, one-footer.
Oh, Steezing out.
Steez bar hump, Steezy bar hump.
Oh, and a huge knack.
Huge BMX style knack, bringing it right into himself. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're opening up jam format so everyone can drop in whenever.
Oh, 360.
360 into the course. Lost his momentum a bit though.
I don't even think I've seen that all yesterday or today. And a 3-whip.
This is Ty Kalis, a GT rider. Little bar spin off the on-off. Pacific Northwest on-off. And into the spine line.
Oh.
270 bar on the hip. Tail whip. Lost his footing a bit.
Still going to finish his run off.
Oh, Decade and sticks it. Decade, wow. We got Ben Blaze coming in the red shirt. Tuck no hander off. What's it gonna be? Ooh, flip bar spin. Now, many of the BMX riders and quite a few of the mountain bikers are actually riding brakeless.
Oh, yeah, Superman diversity.
So, like a cannonball bar spin. I think that's pretty crazy.
Liam's dad's pretty stoked on that trick, the cannonball bar spin. That we saw from Tyler, or saw that from Ben a little while ago. Jonesy with a 3-whip, very nice, super steezy on that BMX with the blue wheels. We got Curtis here on the Free Agent, red helmet, white shirt. Ooh, big flip table, super nice. He's riding brakeless as well. Now his Free Agent's pretty cool. It's got double top tube on it on the frame.
Oh, a cliffhanger, but like grabbing a seat with his feet. Weird.
Yeah, that was like super old school BMX trick, eh?
Yeah, that was really old school. Oh, huge off of 360. And another opposite 360. Oh, and a decade to bar. 360 downside tail whip to bar spin. The 360 XF one-handed. That trick looks super fun.
He's got some super bright gloves, makes that trick look good. Now we got Jared Eberin on that white bike, coming across the long and low to a 3-whip over the Marysville Bike Shop ramp.
Oh, a tail whip up. That was clean.
Awful tail whip, Superman. Woo.
Nice, even it out.
We're at the Burlington Bike Park for the first round of the Outlaws of Dirt. Special thanks to all the sponsors: Deity Components, Index Inc., SE Bikes, Cali Protectives, VP Pedals, DMR Bikes, Ride Your Way, Dartmoor Bikes, and Plus Size BMX.
We got Jonesy coming up with a huge tail whip to another massive opposite tail whip.
Jonesy's another Deity rider. He's one of my teammates, along with Cody Gaisel and Jake Kinney and DJ Brand, who are all here today, except for Cody, of course. Cody's not here from his hurt shoulder. Everyone's missing him, I think. We have a dozen riders here in the Pro BMX category going on. We're running jam format. We have an hour to ride. Earlier today we had the amateur contest both for BMX and for mountain bike. The BMX mountain, we saw a flip whip there. Wow, great. Yeah, earlier we saw the amateur categories. The BMX riders had an hour jam format. Then the mountain bike riders, we had so many riders in that category for the amateur mountain bike that we had to split them into 3 groups. Each had a half-an-hour jam format.
Here we got Jake Levy doing a truck driver off to a flip bar spin on that. Nice step up. To a double truck driver. That's 360s with 2 bar spins in it.
That was a great line. Like, he did a lot of bar spin variations. First with the 360 bar spin off the step down, then the flip bar spin, then the 360 double bar spin off the Marysville Bike Shop. Josh Holt with a double downside tail whip. 360. That was really gnarly. And a super slow bar spin off that Marysville Bike Shop ramp. Superman to tail whip? Holy.
That would be a really hard trick to do. That guy's style.
Yeah, but Liam, isn't that your thing? Doing like multiple tricks, you're all about that. But you think a Superman to tail whip would be pretty hard?
Someone just did something on the wall. Can't really see what just happened.
It looks like you got money.
Massive flip whip. He caught that tail whip while he's still going up for the flip.
Ty Callis, riding for GT with a nice backflip there. Jonesy, 360 topside no foot can. How about that trick? That thing looks sweet. Jonesy to the Marysville Bike Shop ramp.
One cool thing about this place is that you could case a jump or mess up on a jump and you can still make it through the whole course. It's really cool.
Yeah, it certainly flows really well. I've seen guys coming to a stop on the top of the on-off box and then just riding out and continuing through the line. It's quite a bit safer that way, then we can maintain momentum, and even if you have a rider behind you, you won't get too messed up if someone's screwing up in front of you.
Good stop.
Looks like a 720 off that last jump.
Oh, and boosting.
That's boosting the spine. Sounds like he did something big on the wall ride just out of sight for us.
Yeah.
All right, here in the red shirt, we've got Ben Voyes. 360 double bar. Let's go on the Marysville Bike Shop ramp. Super seater, nice.
Pink Pants. This guy's name is Pink Pants. Does 720.
720 Pink Pants.
Still rides it out.
Huge thanks to KHS and Free Agent, really making this series possible. Also, Plus Size BMX. Can't give Chris Oliver of Plus Size BMX enough credit for making this kind of thing happen. He's also made it possible for Dartmoor bikes to come back into North America, so you'll be able to purchase. Okay, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
That was 360 downside whip to whip back. So that's a windshield wiper. Whip, tail up one way, tail up the other way, into 360.
That's probably the biggest trick I've ever seen at this place.
Yeah, that's some X Games style best. That could have taken our best trick there today. We'll have to see what the judges say. The contest for the pro category is rider judge, so all the guys from the pro contest will be judging this. This is Josh Hult, who just did a 360 into the whale tail, opposite 360 out, and huge super seater. He just 360 the long low to decade.
This guy right here, you're definitely going to watch on the step up.
Ooh. 360 bar to downside whip. This pro contest. Oh, front flip out of Jonesy, rides out on his butt though. This pro contest is really turning up in the last. Oh my gosh! 3 tail ups, 1 air.
Yeah, these pro BMXers are definitely throwing down. It's really fun to watch.
For sure, exciting here. And the spectating at this event is absolutely great. We have a balcony with everyone lined up along the fence. Probably, I'd say there's like about 200 spectators here today.
540 up.
540 onto the box ramp. Oh boy. Sounds like we have a flat tire there from a rider in the foreground.
Here we go. We're going to want to watch Jake Levy here. Oh, and he does it again, but way cleaner.
That was the 360 windshield wiper. Tail up one way to tail up back. Proving he can do it 2 times in a row. That takes. Sounds like he did a big flare, maybe. A flare on the wall ride.
That's like the only trick I can think of doing on that wall.
Yeah, it depends.
Oh, a quick bar to tuck by Ben Voyes. Boys?
Mike Metzger saying it's the first time he's even heard of windshield wiper. Tail up one way, tail up the other way. That's what you get when you put a big mountain rider on a microphone at a dirt jump contest. Mike Metzger, man, that guy's pretty gnarly. He can do.
Just landed a front flip.
That's our first landed front flip today. Yeah, so Mike Metzger, man, that guy will Superman the biggest drops. 35 footers and Superman, fully extended out, completely vertical. Check out the pink bike video of him. I think they also have it shared on Plus Size BMX. If you look in the archives, Mike Metzger's edit doing a huge Superman on an orange transition off a huge drop. Check that out.
Tail whip transfer by Jared here.
Yeah, Jared.
Oh, 360 turn down out of the little
Jared
wheel
Everween,
there.
super consistent on that white bike, red shirt. Here comes in the fast, low, long low. Dumpy 3 on that Marysville Bike Shop ramp.
That was a 3 whip to 3 down whip. So 360 tail up to opposite tail up. It's like what Jake Levy did, but other way around with the tail whips.
Which do you think would be harder, tail whip, 360 whip to whip back, or decade to tail whip?
I think a decade to tail whip would be harder, just because with a 3 whip to down whip, you could get this whip away on the first whip, you could get so much faster than if you're doing an opposite.
So if you did a regular 360 tail whip to downside whip,
That would be way easier.
that would be easier because the momentum of the first tail whip is easier.
Yeah.
So you spin that first tail whip quicker.
Yeah.
It's great to have a trick master like Liam Wallace here. Liam, who are you riding for this year?
I'm riding for Morpheus bikes, Spank bikes, Formula brakes, race face components, Atlas brace, and 100% goggles.
And where are you from?
I'm from Mission, BC.
Mission, BC. And do you ride for a bike shop out there?
One bike shop I ride out and they help me out quite a bit is Maple Ridge Cycle, and definitely love to give them a shout out. I've been sticking some stickers around Burlington with their stuff. Eh? So yeah, make sure if you're ever in Maple Ridge to check them out.
Maple Ridge, they also have a pretty cool skate park.
Yeah, they definitely got a sweet skate park. That's where I was warming up yesterday before I came out here to practice.
We got Josh Holt on the step on off. What's he got? Ooh, big slow backflip. I bet he's feeling something out on that. Josh Holt, he's a legend.
So.
Josh has 2 super cute little daughters, I think. And man, his Instagram feed is nothing but like gnarly BMX stuff and super cute little kids.
We're coming down to the final runs. This is where it all
So now we're getting into the final runs of the Pro BMX. Definitely gonna see some throwing down here.
Now we also have a couple riders who are riding this Pro BMX category and are also going to switch bikes. Jones still not making it. It'd be cool to see him land that. Jonesy is one of the guys who's riding both BMX and mountain bike contests. Also, some of the Red Line guys have brought both bikes. Josh Holt, one guy to really look out for in the mountain bike contest.
This guy's riding no shoot. What's he thinking?
Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, we're under the heaters up here for spectators, but down below it is cold out. Boy, our crowd's really building here, getting ready for the pro contest. At the end of the BMX pro contest, getting ready for mountain bike pro contest next. That photographer in the foreground there you see walking up past the Pacific Northwest on-off box, that's Corey Tepper. He's from Portland, Oregon. Great guy, super great guy. You can check out all his edits. They'll be found on Plus Size BMX. He works with some of the guys who built this course. They're the dudes from the Jungle. I want to shout out to them. Dylan, Damien, and Cole.
Again! He does it again! He's got that dialed.
Yeah, definitely very impressive with that 360 windshield wiper.
This guy right here.
He's also got the same trick. Going for it.
Oh!
Oh! Nails it!
Yes, that was perfect. I don't think you could have pulled that any cleaner.
Now, was that the decade to whip, or was that the other way?
Jake Levy, the guy before that guy, did the decade to whip, and that guy did the 3-whip to downside whip. Here we got the Supercross rider. Oh! Cliffhanger?
Supercross rider Curtis French?
Oh!
Triple tail it.
Yeah, Josh Holt's definitely feeling something out there with the back foot.
That triple whip was Edward Percival. He'd like to thank his sponsors, Mom and Dad, and he's coming from Britain, UK rider. What do you think? Do you think the 360 windshield wipers or the triple whip will take best trick?
360 windshield wiper. It's a lot more technical than the triple tail whip.
Yeah, triple tail is more just adding another one, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more thinking about what you're doing in the 3-whip to down whip. That definitely looked really hard.
Here's Jonesy. He can get his front flip. Oh, goes for a flip tuck instead. That was cool. I think he just did a huge flare on the wall ride.
Here's Jake Levy again. Oh, and a double downside tail up in a 360. Guy on the chrome bike just did a no-footer up the step on, step off, which is sweet.
Oh, let's go no-footer.
Here we got Edward coming again. Oh, feeling off the jump. Jared with a huge no-foot can off that. And a double tail whip to finish it. See what he's got on the last jump. And a truck driver to tuck no-hander.
So we're here at the Burlington Bike Park.
Oh!
The Burlington Bike Park is, what was that?
He does a backflip off the step on, step off, and then did a front flip on the step up.
Backflip to front flip.
Yeah. That was beyond cool.
So what I was saying is the Burlington Bike Park was built by Joe Prissel. He got support from the community with a lot of contractors and construction companies helping out. He also got help from the builders, Andy Grant from Bellingham, along with the guys from Seattle, Dylan, Damien, and Cole. They did a lot of digging out here, really dialing this in. Those guys built the jungle jumps and then built these, so you know that these are super quality dirt jumps here. Burlington is just south of Bellingham. Probably
triple truck driver.
Triple truck driver.
That's three bar spins in a 360.
The Burlington Bike Park is located 20 minutes south of Bellingham and 45 minutes north of Seattle. So super central location. For us Canadians, it's close to come down here. It's only about an hour south of Vancouver, BC.
Took me about an hour to drive from home to this morning, so other than the border crossing, it was a really short drive, and it's awesome that this place is so close to home.
So I don't know about you, Liam, but I went across the border yesterday, and I had to tell the border guard, the American border guard, I'm like, sorry about the hockey game, eh? And I was like, so how many of these Canadians crossing the border have said sorry about the hockey game? Like, how we beat you guys at the Olympics?
Yesterday I came over with Mitch Chuby, who's riding the pump track right now on the Orange Morpheus there. He's my teammate, and we came over, and first thing he said to the security guard was, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
They're like, what are you sorry about? They're just like, he's like, I'm sorry about the hockey game. About both the women's and the men's, and it was actually like really funny.
Canadians, so polite, eh?
Canadians, they're definitely really polite. 360 downside tail whip to tail whip. Seen a few of those today.
Definitely an impressive trick to see it a little small contest like this.
Some guy just did a wall ride on the Burlington side.
Wall slap.
He's jumping off the landing of the Maryville's bike shop landing, and
oh, we just saw a triple whip out of Jared Eberween.
A 180 bar spin, a backwards manual.
You know what? I think he might have got caught up in a little hole in that ramp that one of the amateur riders put in there. He over-rotated a flip and put a hole through the ramp.
Yeah, I can see that hole from here. Doesn't look too promising.
All right, we just have a couple more riders here, and then we're going to call it for the Pro BMX category. Here at Burlington Bike Park, Outlaws of Dirt Series Round 1. Sounds like we had another flare on the wall ride.
Oh, a truck driver to downside tilt by Jake Levy. And a front flip bar spin. I think that takes the winning trick of the day, even over the 360 windshield wiper. That was huge.
Now Jake, yeah, he's a pro rider for Monster, Hyper, and LKI. But he was the same guy that we were seeing do the 360 windshield wiper, and then he did that front flip bar spin. Here comes Josh Hubb with the tail up over the hip. Oppo tail up over the second hip. He's got speed. Where's he going for?
What's he doing? Oh, a flip double bar step.
Double bar.
Nice.
We have the pro mountain bikers warming up on the pump track here. I see Reese Wallace, Dylan Bibbins, Garrett Robertson,
Mitch Chuby.
Mitch Chuby. Here comes Nick the Alien Tingren.
It was kind of funny yesterday when I was crossing the border. The lady at the border said, "Do you have any aliens with you?" It's a good thing Nick wasn't with us.
Nick the Alien. True Vandergren on the red hoodie in front of us here.
Oh, a 360 bar spin and tail whip.
Alright, we're gonna have a pro.
All right, we're closing out the Pro BMX category with the train here.
Everyone's gonna kill it in this train. That's
Pro train, we're seeing transfers, we're seeing big line, little line.
Nice 360, double. Oh, a triple kill.
Triple whip to death. I think he was going for a double whip and then lost it.
Yeah, and just kept going. A flip whip, middle of the train.
Yeah, this is a pretty heavy hitting train here in the Pro BMX category to close it out. All right, we're here at the Burlington Bike Park for Outlaws of Dirt.
We got the mountain bikers gonna start warming up for practice here now.
Special thanks to everyone who made this possible this weekend. We got KHS Bikes, Free Agent, Alex Rims, and the Hampton Inn is housing all our riders here this week. We got riders from all over the country. We got buddies from New York. We have guys from Utah, Colorado. Well, of course, Plus Size BMX from Colorado, so some of those guys are coming up. We also have guys from California as far as San Diego. We got the Canadians here. I don't think any East Coast Canadians, but lots of guys down from BC, just like a couple hours drive down. We got the bicycle rockers. We got DD riders. We got pro riders for giant bikes and for
Pro Mag.
Who else we got? We got Dylan Bibbins repping Evil Bikes.
Here.
Here's Reese Wallace in his brown pants dropping in. He's our giant rider. The giant wall rides sponsored by Giant here at the Burlington Bike Park. Garrett Robertson on his NS.
Super bright bike.
Yeah, super bright green bike with red rims. We got Dustin Gilday, a DMR rider. He's super steezy and an amazing builder. Check out his edits on Plus Size BMX. He's on the Marysville bike shop ramp there. Drew Vandergren in the red shirt, white helmet. We got Eric Lorna, Pro Mag rider, bicycle rockers.
Coming behind him, we got Phil Sonbaum.
Yeah, old school dude, man. That's a guy I looked up to.
Man, I haven't seen this guy ride forever. Like, I used to
And
look up to this
huge.
guy when I was just a little rider, and it was like, man, I kind of want to be like this guy when I'm older.
Here's Joe, bike shop owner, the owner of the Burlington Bike Park. He's dropping in. He's about to hit the Marysville bike shop ramp on that red Specialized. Looking good for an old dude.
We got Jake Kinney on the red DD with red rims, red bars, red stem.
He's on the pump track with the little dudes with Jackson, one of his best buddies. Maybe half his size, half his age, but they're close friends.
Oh, he might even be less than half his size.
Yeah.
Got DJ Brandt rolling in here.
DJ Brandt up from Denver, Colorado. Riding brakeless. One of the mountain bikers riding brakeless. I swear at this contest, there's more mountain bikers riding brakeless than I've ever seen on before.
I don't think I've seen so many brakeless mountain bike riders in
Dylan
spot
Bibbins
before.
brakeless. Nice 3 over the last jump. Plus Size BMX Index clothing jump.
Got the alien doing a bar spin.
Yeah, on that nice blue chrome egg.
Reese doing a 360 out.
Reese Wallace in his brown pants. Bars. Eric Lorna flipping the step down. We haven't seen that much today. Into a knack-knack. There's Jay Kinney in the white full face, full red bike, full red deity. We've got a deity crypt keeper. Sun bomb with a backflip. DJ Brant's dropping in the course over that hip there.
Nice downside tail whip. Doesn't quite get his pedals, but since the course is so built so well, you can still finish through.
Now, DJ is a plus-size BMX rider, and a lot of his edits, including the edit Scooters Suck, is done with Kyle Rosenkrantz. They're kind of team DJ Brandt, Kyle Rosenkrantz, plus-size BMX riders. Now, Kyle yesterday had a spill and hurt his knee, and I really hope his knee's not too badly hurt.
Yeah, he's doing a 360 on the Marysville Bike Shop ramp and just telling me how when he landed he just felt his knee pop. Like he didn't quite get the full 360 and put his foot out, and he felt his knee pop.
Yeah, that's scary. Like
I've had that happen, and it's definitely not a good feeling.
Well, I'm just 9 weeks out of my second ACL surgery, and I can tell you guys, knee surgery is nothing to mess with. Like, you do not want knee surgery. I thought I'd be fixed after, not really. Eric Lornock spinning the drop into a no-foot can. Lorny has some sweet no-foot cans. He really kicks out far to the side. 360 on the Marysville. Mitch Chubby on his his orange Morpheus.
It's got red rim or red spokes though. So.
Red spokes.
Got Garrett coming in here.
Yeah, Garrett Robertson, what's he got for us? Nice gainer, as he'd call it. Going for the gainers. We got Stephen Bayfist out of Seattle. He's going on the on-off. Oh no, he's going the hip lines. He's got a green deity crypt keeper with a green helmet to match. He's got a D3 Troy Lee helmet. He cut the jaw, so it's open face. On the Marysville Bike Shop ramp.
One thing I saw with Stephen, he did a bike transfer onto the step off bike, and he jumped off his own bike, then landed on that bike, and kept riding through the whole course. And it was
that's right, because he's a deity rider, so he has both a street hardtail that has a free coaster, and then he has a dirt hardtail, which is his bike he's on now, the Crypt Keeper,
with brakes.
With brakes. A little bit more travel on the fork.
We got Guy Marsh dropping in.
Guy Marsh in the pink helmet, blue bars. Man, this guy is so steezy. He's the reason I ride tight jeans and wide bars. I saw this guy at the 2007 Geordie Land Jump Jam in Geordie's backyard. And Guy was tight jeans, wide bars all day long, doing turn downs. And pretty sure he was even riding brakelets that day. And that day, my whole perception of riding a bike on dirt jumps changed. Guy Marsh is a legend.
Reese Wallace with an opposite 360 out of the
Man, Reese has been training so hard. He has been dialing in his opposite tricks. He's been dialing in bar spins so then he can get his combination tricks with truck drivers and 360 double bar spins. Yeah, Reese Wallace really progressing. He's an FMB rider, really looking for those points this year in the bigger contests. Big cork flip out of Eric Lornock there in the last jump. Mitch Chubby coming into the last jump.
Oh, nice 360.
Nice 360.
This is just warm-up, so you're not going to see the craziest stuff, but guys are still throwing down.
This is just warm-up? Man, I'm so excited already.
Oh, DJ Brant with a cliffhanger. That's where he's putting his feet by his stem, holding the bars, and doing like stand up still with suicide no hander off that Marysville Bike Shop ramp.
Josh Hull looks like he's on the step up, step off. He just could be in the BMX Pro category. Now he's spinning his big bike.
Oh, Nick Tingren just did a cannonball up the step off. This rider's everywhere. I don't know which one to watch.
I'm watching Guy Marsh in that pink helmet.
Yeah.
Jay Kinney with a boosty flip there on the red bike.
Here we got Ben Byers out of Victoria, BC, doing a nice little flip.
So we're running 15 minutes of practice. That'll give us about 5 or 10 more minutes of practice before these pro mountain bikers get going on the jam format. Big thanks to our sponsors of the weekend here, KHS, Free Agent, Alex Rims, and the Hampton Inn. The rest of our sponsors are Deity Components, Cali Protectives, Index Inc., VP Pedals, DMR Bikes, Ride Your Way, Dartmoor Bikes, Plus Size BMX, SC, and of course the Burlington Bike Park where we are today. We are at round 1 of the Outlaws of Dirt series. Our next events are at Sea Otter. We'll have a best trick contest there. Then the Lions Outdoor Games in Lions, Colorado. Then off to Staten Island in the East Coast, the New York City Staten Island Skate Park. Then finally we're concluding the series at Highland in September.
One thing about Guy Marsh, his sponsors are his girlfriend. That's what it says on this paper here.
Yeah, I'd say my girlfriend's a huge sponsor. Yeah, she, makes things right when I'm hurt, which is always.
It's always a good thing. Got Dustin Gilden dropping in with a huge backseat grab, I guess. 360 off and a seat bounce. Jake Kinney with a huge tail up over that hip before the step on, step off.
Reese Wallace looking super confident flipping that step down. Reese rides here a whole lot. Yeah, you guys might have seen the edits from this place. A lot of riders are coming down. A lot of the BC guys are coming down on a regular basis. You can get a season's pass for a little over $300, I think. And so you can come down here all the time. Otherwise, it's $15 a session, which is pretty reasonable for how awesome this park is. Come out here, you get a few hours riding in when it's raining, pouring outside. This morning we actually had snow here in Burlington, Washington. Pretty unusual for the Pacific Northwest. Usually it just rains. But we got a little bit of snow. I bet it's going to be melted by tomorrow now. Steam Bayfish spinning up onto the box.
You know, that's a really hard trick to do. Like, I was having troubles even getting up onto the box, and then even tricking up is just, like, makes it that much harder. And we got Jonesy here now on his mountain bike.
Yeah, Jonesy switched bikes.
White fork, white bars.
Deity Crypt Keeper. Well, I think we're getting ready. Mike Metzger's back on the bike. Once again, we're here at the Burlington Bike Park for the Outlaws of Dirt. My name is Ben Glasson. I'm a slopestyle rider. I ride for Deity, VP Pedals, and Alpine Stars. I'm a Capilano student. I study tourism, outdoor recreation, and I did the one-year certificate program that they offer specifically for mountain biking. Mountain Bike Operators Program at Capilano University. It's the only university program for mountain bike specific. Definitely check that out.
Yeah, that's definitely the place that I'm going to be going to school after high school if I go to school.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely looks like the place to go if you're a mountain biker.
Lots of big riders have been there. Like the Coastal crew took the program. It's actually the course takes place on the Sunshine Coast, so you get to live on the Sunshine Coast for a year.
There's a bunch of rad trails out there. There's dirt jumps.
For sure.
There's everything.
Yeah, and what's great about the Sunshine Coast is there's such a small population, but so many trails and such a great riding community.
There's probably more trails than there is people.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Guy Marsh. Nice
Guy Marsh.
hander.
We just saw Cole, one of the Pacific Northwest jungle builders. He just manualed across the top of the box on that green bike.
Reese just did a suicide no-hander bar spin up the step on. And a nice flip on that step up.
I don't know what Steven's looking at. He's here in our foreground, scoping some kind of line.
I'm just going to guess, but I'm thinking he's going to gap over that Pacific Northwest thing.
Here he comes. But nope, looks like he's just thinking about it.
First rider, dropping in.
For the contest, Guy Marsh, double tuck no-hander. Just Steven. Big E360 ET, great. Even though you can't see the wall ride here, Guy Marsh is airing out the very top of it. I'm pretty sure that's like a 24-foot wall ride.
Yeah, or bigger. Like, I've tried airing out the top of that when I was riding yesterday, and I pretty much only get like maybe like top, halfway top, like not super high, and Guy Marsh is going over the top of it, which is crazy.
Yeah, for sure, because you're a BMX rider, and I know you can air high, but man, Guy can go high.
Guy can go high, yeah.
All right, we got a red line rider coming in here. He's one of the guys who rode the BMX contest as well. This is Ben Boyes.
Did a few tail ups there. Nice flip tuck no-hander.
Flip tuck no-hander. So it's cool to see that it's more acceptable to ride both mountain bikes and BMX now.
Oh, a cannonball one-hander.
We got a little kid in the orange helmet doing it.
All right. Then you would do it number now. Is it talking truck?
We got Ben Byers dropping in out of Victoria, BC.
He's currently in the mountain bike operators program on the Sunshine Coast.
Doing a nice bar spin over that little hip there. And a truck driver, nice.
I used to be into rodeo. I did some rodeo as a kid, and always the announcers would always be like, "This is a college-educated cowboy. This is a college-educated. This is an educated cowboy." So it's kind of fun to be able to say that now in the mountain biking, being able to say the guys that are going to mountain bike school, "This is an educated mountain biker here doing the contest." All right, who's dropping in next? Let's go, boys.
Oh, we got Joe.
Yeah, we got
owner.
Joe, the owner of the bike park. Woo! Everyone's getting loud for him.
I think it's the loudest everyone's been.
Yeah, Joe, oldest dude probably in our contest, doing a big three. Sliding out, just getting out of the screen there for you.
Nice.
Everyone's giving him a good round of applause. Woo. Yeah, Joe. Joe Priso, owner of the bike park here.
Got Nick Tingren dropping in.
Nick the Alien. Dropping in. He's got some creative lines too. He practices here a lot. What's he got for us?
Nice smooth whip. Cannonball up. 360 off. Bar spin to toboggan.
Getting dumped on that 360 on the Marysville bike shop. Plus size BMX ramp.
That jump when I was riding yesterday, that was a really fun jump to 3 on. I know it. I know
Plus
how
the
he's
Marysville
feeling
shop,
that.
eh?
Yeah, it's really good.
We got Steve Mavis coming in, another creative rider.
Ooh, 270 out.
270 off the whale tail.
Like,
Oh, and into the
whale tail.
into the transfer lines. He's got something in it. Here goes.
Roller gaps. Another roller.
Going for some roller gaps.
Nice.
I think we'll see him try that line through the pump track again. He's going for a double to a triple, I'm pretty sure. Double, triple, double again, maybe through the pump track.
Got Phil Sombon dropping in.
This guy's a legend from the Pacific Northwest.
This guy's been on a mountain bike forever. Nice tail whip.
Yeah, he was like one of the first guys doing tail whips on mountain bikes.
One of the reasons us mountain bikers are who we are now.
Yeah, for sure, bring that BMX style into the mountain bike scene. We got the groans on the pump track, shredding it on those little shredders. This is GT rider Ty Kellis. He's also riding both categories here. These mountain bikers, they're dropping in super slow. They're just having fun watching each other.
It's always what gets you stoked is watching other guys.
Here we go, Reese Wallace. He wants this contest. You guys hear a lot. Tough no-hander. Into the big side.
Truck driver
out. Nice tail whip. Smooth. He's got that mountain bike style where you catch it and then put your feet on the pedals. Truck driver. Well, these mountain bikers are taking their time getting this contest going, building the energy slowly. Come on, guys. Okay, Eric Lorna, what you got for us, bro?
270 tire grab on that first hit there.
Eric Lorna won the last GOAT style in Creston, BC. Great contest. It's no longer with us. But Eric gained a huge confidence when he won that contest. And then he did a video part for What's Next and did some gnarly tricks on the North Shore. Old school stunts, new school riding style. Very cool to watch that guy ride.
You can also check out his full film, Alchemy on Pink Bike.
Yeah, when he was injured, he just picked up camera and filmed an entire edit.
We got Jake Kinney dropping in, doing a different line than usual.
Jake Kinney works at Woodward West. He's the camp coordinator out there. He holds it down for all the kids' camps. So that's if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast. They're also going to be offering camps at Copperhead in Colorado and also at Tahoe. So they have 4 locations. If you're in New England, you can check out Highland Mountain Park for the Air Academy. Check those out. And then also at Highland Mountain Bike Park in September, where we'll have the last Outlaws of Dirt contest. We got Mitch Chubby, Liam's team rider here,
doing a truck driver on the little step up there. Opposite bar spin over that speed gap to a bar spin. That speed gap, I was hitting it yesterday, and you have no airtime on that. I did not know how he just bar spin that. Like, we saw BMXs doing 360s over that in the Pro BMX, which was crazy.
Yeah, Mitch Chubby, he's a super serious dude, takes his riding really seriously.
Yeah, he's definitely in it to win it.
I met him at the Air Apprentice in 2007, and that year was a lot of great riders in that contest. There was Eric Lorna, Mitch Chubby, Curtis Robinson, Dylan Sherrard, like Luke Fulton, Jared. Oh man, so many different riders in that year of Air Apprentice that are currently still riding and in the limelight of the sport.
Oh, huge transfer, doesn't go.
Yeah, big transfer lines. Now, Mitch Chubby, he's your team captain, is it?
Yeah, he's my team
manager.
Captain. Yeah,
team manager for Morpheus Bikes, right?
Yeah, he's just like captain of the team, I guess. It's
for sure
cool to have him live so close to me too, and I just always get to ride with him.
Yeah, ride, train, and build with him, right?
Yeah.
We got DJ Brandt, plus size BMX rider, DD rider dropping in, Alley Protectives. DJ, the last few years, has really progressed his riding style.
Oh yeah, I saw videos of him like a couple years ago, and he wasn't doing any of the stuff he's doing now.
Yeah, truck drivers, flips. I think he has flip whips in his trick bag there.
And he might even have he has 3 double whips to I've seen him throw 3 double whips to trick jumps and land them like perfect. Like
he rides some big slope style jumps, so we might save those for later contests in the year. We got Dylan Bibbins dropping in. He's one of the builders in the Pacific Northwest crew. He's the face of the Jungle Trails down in Seattle. Check out edits of the Jungle Trails. Amazing builder.
The trick he first did on that hip was a turn down. That is such a hard trick to do on a mountain bike. Oh, and this massive transfer.
Big transfer into the pump track. That was
nice. Got Dustin Gilden dropping.
You see Wink Grant, he's got a camera, he's walking towards the Marysville bike shop, filming for plus size, or he's filming for bicycle rockers. This is Dustin Gilden riding. Did you see that dump 360? That was like
a barrel roll, pretty much.
Barrel roll, dump 3.
Dustin
Dustin with a whip seat grab.
I love the look of those. It's just like nice, classy whip with a nice seat grab. It just looks so cool.
Just add a little more flair to that trick, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, just want to say sorry to all you Americans out there. Sorry we won that hockey game. Sorry about that.
Yeah, both the women's and the men's.
Here's Jonesy dropping in from Utah. Cody Gessel's best friend here, other than me, of course. I miss Cody Gessel, wish he was here, but Jonesy came up on his own. Super seater. Jonesy riding both categories here today. Cody Gessel, are you watching live? If you are, you should either send me a text message or you should get a hold of us on the chat on the sidebar.
Yeah, you guys can chat with us on the live feed here. We got a chat box going on, so you guys can tell us what you think of the contest. Tell us what you like.
Tell us where you're from.
Tell us where you're from.
Is not in pro class. That's also going to be going next year. Get up for us. Want to get up pro mountain bikers smash BMX riders like the red line.
Josh Holt dropping in with a tuck no hander transfer.
Redline Pro Rider.
360 off. Oh, and a 360 downside tail whip.
Josh, what a shredder. Man, he's real good.
Leaning that suicide no hander out.
Josh is a dad. He's got two cute little kids, super pretty wife, and his Instagram's always filled with them. Yeah, Josh definitely lives life.
Garrett with a nice tail up over.
Garrett Robertson from Kelowna riding for NS, Woodward, Circus, Forks, Manatees, DD Rider as well, and Spank Wheels. Garrett Robertson with a huge flare.
Flared that wall ride. Pretty much like he's flaring as high as pretty much the amateurs were airing that quarter. Like,
yeah,
he's flaring that really high.
His flares are really funny on that wall ride because the wall ride's super, super tall, so he just rides up it, then like pushes off, and then like falls down as he flips down.
Yeah.
Okay, Jake Kinney from Woodward West out here. Big transfer line with a bar spin. Huge boosty tuck. That hip line, super sick.
Let's go Ben Byers with a nice downside tail up on that hip. Do a nose bump
Flip on the
manual.
Vegas with a tail up off the drop. First time we've seen that today. Yeah. Flip the pedal. We'll see that again. Here comes Guy Marsh with the pink helmet on and off.
Superman up.
Oh, nothing off?
He's going for nothing there.
Bar hump.
Those tricks are the best.
Oh, flip bar there from our Redline rider, Ben Byers.
Did a foot plant 360 off the step down.
Foot plant 360 off that. That's a high consequence trick. DJ Brandt spinning off.
Everyone's stepping it up now. It's getting later into the contest.
Flip step down by Eric Warnock. Yeah, you know, the heat's starting to turn up here for these guys. They were a little slow to start, but now they're starting to drop in faster, harder, getting more runs in. Here's Joe Presser, owner of the bike park, dropping in here at the Burlington Bike Park. Huge thanks to them for putting this on. Also KHS and Free Agent.
Got Reese Wallace coming in here with an opposite 360 off. There's suicide no-hander bar spin.
Jonesy coming in on the last jump. Nice big C3 with a little bar hump. We got Drew Vandergen, one of my buddies, is a filmer. He's from Bellingham. He's dropping in here with a white full face and a baseball tee on. Coming on the on and off, and nice techno-hander. Oh, Jake Kinney flipping the step down. What's he got next? Oh, missed his bar spin. Oh, Guy Marsh with a sick 3 table.
Guy Marsh earlier in this.
Dustin Gilding on the step on off.
Oh, 360. Guy Marsh did a tuck no-hander to turn down earlier in his run. Missed Shuby with an opposite 270 on that first hit. To a 270 on the next one. Got a flip whip. Yeah, that's the first flip whip in the mountain bikes that we've seen today.
Okay, we got Stephen Bafis coming in maybe for his transfer line on the pump track. Here we go. Oh, no.
Didn't take it.
Just took the traditional line. Josh Hall, what's he got? Oh, how about that suicide no-hander? DJ Brandt bar spin on the on and off. Bar spin out.
It was an off bar spin on, actually. To a nice bar spin off.
Garrett Robinson on the on and off. What's he got for us? Hopefully something big. What you got?
What you got, buddy?
Flip whip! Oh, sliding down and onto his knees. Eric Lornock with a nice big core flip.
Yeah, he's wearing a Cold Cock Whiskey t-shirt. I think that's one of his sponsors. It's
Cold Cock Whiskey.
yeah.
Partial ownership by Pro Riders Cam Zink and Greg Watts, who invested in that company. Why not be sponsored by a company that sells whiskey, right? Stephen Bafis on it, landing on his belly.
I think he was into that tail up where Steven fell there. I think he was cross-footed too, so that's like his right foot is where his left foot is, and his left foot is where his right foot is. Just switching his feet up, crossing them around.
Cross-footed, yeah.
Yeah, I've tried doing
Guy
that.
Marsh.
It's definitely hard to do. Cross-footed, it's not easy.
Guy Marsh dropping in, getting a little sketchy on a tail up onto the box. That box is so hard to get onto. How is he tail upping up it?
No idea, man. Seat mounts no-hander.
That's Dylan Bibbins, one of the builders here. Nick the Alien, what do you got? Cannonball. Jake Kinney dropping in on that red bike, bar spin on for the box. Sick knack. Jake Kinney's got some sweet knacks.
Yeah, Jake Kinney's got some sweet style.
DJ Brandt, drop in. DJ Brandt with a huge corky flip.
Corky flip.
Corky. Stephen Bafis with that switch-footed tail whip landing more. Knack landing. Let's just call it knack landing.
How he landed it was in a knack. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, he comes off the step down, then switches his feet, and then goes into the tail whip off the step up. Reese Wallace, heavy hitter today, maybe gonna take it. Who knows? Flip bar. A little squirrely on the ride out, but he made it.
We got Mitch Chubby dropping in again. What's he
That
got?
orange bike, blue shirt.
Opposite 360. A little bit of a case. Guy Marsh with a turn down transfer.
Dylan Bibbins just went off the Maryville bike shop ramp. He like manualed and then popped really hard and did an ET off.
Lorne with a flip off the step down to another flip on that step
Flip to
up.
flip.
Oh, huge car hump. Jake Kinney with
with
a
the truck,
yeah. First jump. Getting the speed for that jump is really hard. Like,
Flip with Jake Kinney. Putting one foot down. Ben Boris, BMX rider for Redline, now riding mountain bike here. 360 bar spin off the last jump.
Jonesy just did a 270 whip on that first tip. That's really, that landing is way steeper than it looks. It's cool that he got that.
Be right back.
Stephen Baker's doing nice 270. Huge stable over the transfer. Stepping it up.
DJ with a nice slow bar over the hip. Oh, DJ just sent the flip whip, except he fell a little there. He's up though.
He's okay. Give me a thumbs up. He's all right. All right, we're good.
Alright, he's riding away. He's all good. Josh Holt with 360 off. The 360 double bar spin. Got Reese Wallace dropping in again. Nice double bar spin on that step up. Jake Kinney sticks the flip whip. Mitch Chubby with a nice flip bar spin. Jake Kinney just went down. Mitch Chubby with a tail whip over the little speed jump.
Huge quick again. It's really putting some solid runs together tonight. Yeah!
Missed what just happened there, but it sounds like it was pretty crazy.
Going down right now. Oh, mountain bike rider. Outlaws of Burlington 2014.
Nice truck driver by Ben Byers there. Jonesy dropping in. Oh, huge bar hump. Dustin with a nice dump 360 out. Oh, Nick Kinger with the 360 downside tail whip. And Garrett Robertson with the flip whip. Just falls a bit though.
Steve Davis is going to be coming in hot here with a huge right transfer.
Guy Marsh again with a cannonball up into the bigger side, tuck no hander off. A suicide clapper. Stephen Bayfist here. Here's the bike transfer I was talking about. Oh, there we go, and he nails it. That was awesome. Lauren with a nice knack there. Got Reese Wallace with an opposite bar spin up 360 off. Nice clean tail whip. DJ Brandt coming in. Josh Holt, one of the guys that was riding BMX and mountain bike, dropping in. Oh, and a front flip, and he nails it. Nick Tingram with a 360 off to 360 downside tail up on that step up. He missed the frontie.
Missed the frontie, eh?
Yeah. Josh Holt did the front flip.
Josh Holt with a big front flip, gnarly. Oh, check out Dylan Bibbins manualing the whole top of the box. Into a tuck no-hander. He's got steezy down tuck no-handers.
Yeah, he puts his arms down. It looks really good. Oh, and a 3-whip.
Jonesy with a 3-whip to the ET. And then to wash out. Jonesy's up. He's all good.
It's all good. He's probably just going to go do it again except land it.
Well, that was Guy Marsh with a 360 ET off the step down. That pink helmet. Look at Guy with that sick 360 off the Marysville bike shop.
Yeah, his threes look the best off that jump.
Because he goes so high, man. That guy can maintain speed so well. Here's Dustin Gilden coming into the plus size index jump. Oh,
Huge jump through.
how about that barrel roll, right? Someone threeing the drop into a tail whip. Super cedar tail, or super tail whip, kind of.
I think we got
Sambo and Stephen Bapis wins the best trick with the bike switch.
Yeah, that's what you're saying?
I think that should.
You think the bike switch is going to win?
Yeah, I think it's original enough to win best trick.
It is original enough to win best trick. It is one of the crazier things we saw today. That would be, I've never really tried a bike transfer, but I'm sure it's difficult enough.
Yeah, just thinking of that moment when you're like flying through the air with no bike.
Yeah, it's
Going
like,
from one to the other.
you have no idea what
Flip
you're
whip
doing.
from Ben, boys. We got the other Ben coming in. Ben Bears on the plus size index jump. Nice 3. We got Mitch Tubian onto the box. What's he got? Maybe a flip whip? Here we go.
Yeah.
Clean! Yeah. There we go, Mitch. Way to go, bud. Going for a rip, are you, bud? Nick's alien with the 360.
Yeah, he's trying to get the 360 off to the 360 downside tail. It didn't look like he had the time there to get that 3 down whip.
Stephen Bafis on the step up, step down. Just a nice whip. Here comes Josh Holt onto the step in, step down, bar off.
And then double tail whip.
Oppo double whip.
That wasn't Oppo double whip?
Yep. Kicking with his front foot instead of his back foot.
Didn't know if he was goofy footed or not.
Well, he's pretty much ambidextrous. He'll do it both ways.
Oh, okay, so he can. Yeah, that's Jake Kinney. This big air.
Comes Ty Callis, BMX rider for GT, riding the mountain bike. Still feeling like he's like getting used to it. Here comes Guy Marsh with his pink helmet with Dylan Bibbins. We're close behind him. Big whip session, a 360 by Dylan. Sick.
Superman.
That's Jonesy with a Superman. Jonesy's one of my teammates on Deity. He's riding a Crypt Keeper, super sick bike. He's got the top style handlebars on there. Those are my favorites. Reese Wallace with another oppo spin to regular spin. And we got the young guys still ripping the pump track. Man, they got a lot of energy.
Yeah, they've been ripping it the whole time.
Lornock with flip to flip. Stephen Bapis onto the box.
Oh,
Transfer off the box.
Oh, I think he's going to go for that roller gap, but there's little kids in the way. Oh, no. He's going to land on one. Oh, didn't go for it.
Saw the Grom in the way and didn't eat it.
Oh, Nick.
Nick,
Almost
the
getting that
alien.
3-3 down whip.
Oh, looks like Nick caught his ankle. You see him there? Grabbing his ankle. He looks pissed. He's not stoked on catching his ankle.
His shin hurts. 360 off by Guy Marsh to 360 off.
And that's so hard to get off.
And another 360. Yeah, that's like,
To get onto the box, super challenging, much less to try and spin it.
360s every jump, and he makes it look easy.
Boy, all I wish is that I was riding today. That would be so much more fun than
I
watching.
definitely wish I did not crash yesterday so I could be riding today.
Yeah, I wish I didn't crash at Ranch Style in 2012, so then I would have ridden for the last 2 years. That would have been cool.
That would have been super.
Oh, Stephen Bathurst whipping the transfer off the box. That was pretty gnarly. He went down, but I bet he'll try it again. Yeah, I think Steve Bathurst is definitely like best trick maybe for that or the.
Yeah, if he gets that whip transfer, that'd be sweet.
Because no one's been really doing anything super next level for mountain biking here today.
There's been like flip whips, 3 whips. That's pretty much like the biggest trick. Maybe a front flip.
Yeah, usually for mountain bikers, they'd rather have like a bit longer, bigger air jump for some of the bigger trips. It's pretty technical, the trick here.
They're still making it work though.
For sure. What's great is that the risk level here is pretty good. Like you can fall with not a lot of consequence. I mean, I'm sure you'd contest that considering you're sitting here in a sling.
Considering I fell yesterday on a bar spin, like the one of the easiest
trick for you.
Yeah, for me. Okay.
You bar spin machine.
I bar spin everything. So.
Did you get a custom paint job on your helmet?
I did get a custom paint job on the helmet, and on the back of it, it says bar spin.
Oh man.
And I did not live up to that yesterday.
Yeah. Well, it was like yourself. No.
Yeah, pretty much. Wasn't even wearing the helmet either.
Oh, Josh Hull with the 360 in, and then didn't quite keep the momentum trick out.
The 360.
Guy Marsh, what's he got?
Helmet.
Transfer. Cannonball. 3 off the drop.
Good thing about the jam format is that it's not like you have just a run where you have to be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and I'm dropping. It's like jam format. You drop when you drop. You just drop when you want to go when you're ready.
It's like a regular session with your friends,
kills
right?
Yeah, it's pretty much like just killing it with your friends, just doing what you love to do, and everyone's just having a good time.
And then it can be judged more generally on overall performance instead of just your performance on that one run.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot safer format because you aren't pressured into these 3 runs. You can take your time and then go for your tricks.
You can have way more than 3 runs too. You can have as many as you can get in at the time.
For sure. I take advantage of that. I'm a rider who takes like tons and tons of runs.
Oh yeah, I take as many runs as I can. I just can't stop being on my bike.
Yeah, who needs breathing or breaks, right?
Miss Shuby does an opposite tail up there.
Ooh, Ty Callis going down on a cannonball. He kind of went to the seat, then came back to the bars, and then went back to the seat again. Flip whip to pedals by our BMX rider for Red Line, Ben Boyes.
He's been coming out there.
To heel clicker.
Heel clickers. He's doing one-handed cannonballs. Like
Dustin Gilding, super dump 360 to another dump 360 XF. Garrett Robertson with a flip whip. Ooh, that looked a little painful. Shins to the top dude. Now, Garrett Robertson currently has the biggest beard ever. He also told me yesterday that he's moved away from his roommate's house with a bunch of buddies in downtown Kelowna. Now he's living out in the bush, in the boonies, in a little tiny cabin.
Yeah,
Garrett Robertson, the bushman.
He's got his own little cabin he's living in. He's got his beard that's like he's from Duck Dynasty or something.
Duck Dynasty or the true outback Canadian woodsman.
He's like,
living off the land.
Crazy.
Trapping pelts. Josh Hull, 360 in, opposite 360 out to 360 downside whip.
It's clean. Very clean.
Yeah, Josh Hull, not a new guy to the scene, but definitely killing it. New to the mountain bike scene. He's been a pro BMXer for a while for Red Line. Here comes Mitch Chubby spinning off the step down.
And an opposite tail whip. Perfect to pedals.
Liam, I swear you're looking at your phone more than you look at the contest.
Yet I still know what they're doing.
Who you texting? You got a girlfriend back home?
Texting my girlfriend. I'm texting Grant Schnell.
You got a girlfriend or 10 girlfriends back home?
Oh, I just got one, man. But yeah, definitely shout out to Grant Schnell. Wish he could even be here riding like that. It'd be sweet if he could. He's been here before and he definitely kills it on the bike.
I wish Cody Gessler was here. He's the one I'm missing most.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of riders that I wish were here.
But we do have a great turnout. Our pro category has a huge field. We had a dozen riders in the pro BMX category, and we had so many riders.
20, 25 riders in the pro mountain bike.
25 riders in pro mountain bike. We had so many riders in the amateur mountain bike contest. We had to split it into 3 different groups.
Great.
Reese Wallace onto the box, off the box. He's got something. Flip bar. Oh, with a 360 suicide no-hander bar spin off that Marysville bike shop. Reese Wallace killing it. He's in it for the win. In the foreground, you see little Jackson Goldstone.
Future of mountain bikes right there.
There's like 12-inch bike, little shredder.
He's like, what is he, 7
I think
years
he's
old?
10. I think he just turned 10.
10 now, okay.
Maybe 9 or 10.
Okay. He's doing flips.
His dad's huge in the Squamish, BC riding community, part of Parks Canada, in charge of trails, so very important for mountain biking. Mountain biking, the mountain bike industry. Josh Hull just spinning both ways all day long.
Yeah, he's definitely got those spins locked.
We just need to come back tomorrow.
One thing that's cool to see about the mountain biking and a lot of these riders as well, we've been suffering from quite a few injuries, but for that reason it means that we've been taking our training very seriously, taking time off the bike and in the gym to really develop the strength training to go along with the technical tricks that we do. I mean, it used to be cheeseburgers and beers, but now we're moving to veggies, protein, and gym sessions before riding to ensure that when we do hit the ground, then we'll survive. I know guys like Reese Wallace and Eric Lornak have suffered pretty bad injuries, gone through surgeries, but then spent the time in the gym really getting strong to be able to come back at full force, as you see them here today. Reese Wallace last year had knee surgery, taking him off the bike for about 9 months, but now he's riding better than ever. It's great to see that his confidence is still up, even though he's had such a huge injury. Here you see him coming into the step in, the step out with an opposite 3 off, a new trick to him. Bar spin, going to bar spin back.
That's exactly how I fell yesterday. Except I just flipped over the
Looks
bar.
like Reese made it out okay. He's up already, looking fine.
Not a good way to... It's definitely scary when you're throwing the bars and you
your
can't
next
catch
run's
it.
a little
You're
weird.
like, oh.
I think we're gonna maybe finish it off with the train. I think we're finishing up your pro mountain bike here at the Outlaws of the Dirt, brought to you by KHS, free agent.
Yeah, we got a huge mount.
Oh, all right, here we go. We're
got
training the
train
pro
going on,
riders.
everyone.
We got the bike shop owner about to get ridden over, still on the ground.
We got his bike ran over. People are falling down in this train. People are
Everyone is super excited
He
here.
does flip bar. Guy Marsh, see what he's got? Huge Superman.
All right, guys, we're here at the Outlaws of Dirt series, round 1 here at the Burlington Bike Park. Our next round will be at Sea Otter, then at the Lions Outdoor Games, then Staten Island, New York for a skate park contest, and then to Highland Mountain Bike Park in September to finish out the series here at. Want to thank our sponsors, KHS, Free Agent, Deity Components, Index Inc., SE Bikes, Cali Protectors, VP Pedals, DMR Bikes, Dartmoor, Plus Size BMX, of course, the Hampton Inn.
As you can see, I was riding a little bit of the track here. We got all the little guys coming in on their little shredder bikes.
Yeah, the little shredders are invading the course right now.
Oh, nice little 1-footer.
All right, we're going to conclude the live cast here. I just want to thank everyone for coming out. Didn't have a lot of conversation on there, but maybe we'll get that going next time. Huge thanks to the Burlington Bike Park here in Washington State, just an hour south of the border, an hour north of Seattle, Washington. Come check it out here. It's only $15 to ride. Huge thanks to Chris Oliver for putting this event on. Plus Size BMX. Huge thanks to him. If he hadn't put this event together, we wouldn't have events like this. No grassroots events means not getting together with all our buddies and getting to know new people all over the country. Can't wait to see you guys in the next event. All right, we're going to conclude. My name's Ben Glasson. I'm here with Liam Wallace. Big thanks to Plus Size BMX, Index Clothing, Deity Components, Sunringo Rims, VP Components, Cali Index Inc., SE Bikes, Plus Size BMX.
Thanks for watching the live feed, guys. It's a sweet contest. Yeah, thanks.
And this wraps up Outlaws of Dirt, Burlington Bike Park live feed.